Oh, look at this, man. Hello again. And, well, someone actually praising Steam, but, well, kinda giving a note to go. Let's see. The CEO of New Blood is clear about why Steam works where Epic and GOG do not. Okay, let's see. Debate about the relevance of GOG in the video game distribution platform markets continues, with critical observations from various industry players. Dave Oshry, CEO of New Blood, highlights that GOG has seen a decline in its popularity. I don't think so. I don't fucking think so. Since Steam opened its doors to all developers, which has led many users to not see the need to use GOG for their games. I have to call bullshit on that one. Indie developers, especially the ones that have fan service games, like Tokyo Clampool, because remember, Tokyo Clampool was one of those Asian games that Steam said no, because the Steam say, oh, my moral is bullshit. Yeah, Steam, despite being the best PC platform, it has two keys. One, they don't give you games, they sell you licenses. Second off, they also the platform and censor games they don't like because their employees are in Seattle. Okay, so yeah, I have to mention that because probably in this article we're not going to see that. But let's continue. No one offers what Steam does. You know what GOG does? Selling you DRM free games. Indie developers are opting for that because more people want to have ownership of their games. For once, they would like to have a game that doesn't have to require a fucking internet verification to run it. And indies are actually opting out for that. And yes, it's a strong selling point there. And because of game preservation, the only ones that they are not opting for that is the ones that want to be AAA, especially like the likes of Capcom. All the AAA Japanese media that they don't want to sell you the stuff without DRM because we have seen how Capcom fuck over their fucking sims with Resident Evil 4 remake by giving a worse DRM to the date. Well. Oh man, I already ranted. Let's continue. Despite its new features such as the absence of DRM and the ability to sync collections through its GOG Galaxy launcher, the platform has not managed to reach number of users that Steam has. It's because GOG stands for good old games. And in certain way they were not heading in other direction. Oshiri points out that although GOG offers significant advantages such as a simplified mod installers and access to classic titles that are not available on Steam, these functionalities are not enough to attract majority of players. Well, indies can fix that. So the CEO also criticizes the Epic Games Store, arguing that it cannot compete with Steam by only offering free games and high percentage of profits for developers. Okay, you have this one because everyone else has pointed that out. You can give developers 100% of the royalties if you want, but if no one's buying, what does it matter? Says Oshri. That's true. At least I'm going to give you credit in that. His opinion highlights the need for effective sales and broader user base to succeed in such a competitive market. Despite the criticism, GOG continues to focus on its video game preservation efforts. And yes, and if indies want to release there, they have remember DRM free is a selling point because yeah, even some users say, even if I'm going to sell the 7Cs, I kinda getting tired of the viruses. I want a small refresh start from once, and if those indie developers actually commit to that, it's gonna be nice, to be honest, especially when they sell you games that even Steam decided to not sell because of the morally censorship bullshit that has happened before. Let's continue. So this, yeah, we were here. Oshi issues a call actions. They need enough users who really care. Otherwise, how much longer will they stay in the market? Now, this is where this guy gets it wrong because GOG was formerly a public traded company because they were owned by CDPR. Not anymore. And GOG is committed to actually give support to Linux at a native level, which that should have come a long time ago, considering that they sell also games that have Linux compatibility. Again, it's just why you this fucking obsession with growth. Also, remember, Steam growth while being a private company, while focusing on good stuff. They didn't grow in one single night. It took them years. It took them years to actually have growth. And this obsession of making it, oh, if you don't grow fast enough, you are going out of business. Yeah, that fucking obsession, man. That fucking obsession pisses me off. But well, let's continue. The sustainability of GOG in the future depends on how we manage to attract and maintain an active community of players in a constantly evolving digital ecosystem. Simple. Allow more indie developers. Attract them. Also, those indie developers should jump on the idea, hey, give ownership of the people giving you money. And yes, the piracy problem, and also, yes, it's a strong selling point. DRM free. The, I value a lot that one. And now, if also it's true that GOG, if they keep adding mod supports or have like stuff like the Steam has, not immediately but building out consistently, they are going to get a strong storefront in the future because the most important thing is focusing on the consumer, on the customer. But yes, at least is what we have been saying about the Pink Game Store. It's still being repeated because that's true. You can focus on the developer, but if you don't focus on the customer, yeah, if no one is buying there, you can go fall yourself. And those free games, most of the people on the PC landscape don't want those briberies. That's it. Thanks for watching and please take care.